Yo, what's up, everybody? Let me just post this to my Instagram real quick. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Why this early? Because we're trading CPI. So here's the plan for today, everybody. We're going to be fully watching CPI, potentially taking a scalp. I got my book map pulled up to the right of me. So we're going to be watching that. We're going to be narrating that. And if we get anything for CPI, then we get anything. If not, then we'll wait and we'll take something at 9:30. But I just wanted to come on here and watch CPI. And we might trade it. We might trade it if I see something good. I got my order flow pulled up right here. It was crazy. I was watching order flow. Let me pop one of these gums real quick. It's little caffeine gums. But so I was watching order flow yesterday, and oh my gosh, price just kept selling off like crazy. Like I looked at it right around like noon, 11, right after I came off the live stream, and oh my gosh. I use Bookmap. I have the professional plan or the global plan for Bookmap. Bookmap texted me too, so I might be able to get some sort of like deal or some shit. I don't know. Also, does this look higher quality? Because I'm using the TradingView app instead of the website. Are we trading the big CPI candle? Potentially. Why haven't I marked out the orb? So that's a great question, and I'll answer that. So the orb happens from 8 to 8:15. I started this live 3 minutes ago. I was honestly just welcoming you guys to the live, but I don't know. I feel like even now it's not a great time to market the orb. I usually like to trade it at around 9:30. We can mark it out. How to trade CPI. So pretty much what I assume is going to happen is we're going to get a pretty big move to one of our key levels, and we're going to reject or bounce either off of this low or this high. That's what I'm kind of thinking is going to happen. But I'll be narrating the entire time, watching order flow. How to trade CPI. Larger stop than usual. Go a little bit lighter, or at least that's what I do. And just watch for interaction with our key levels. How do you know whether CPI will make it go up or down? So for me, I'm not really looking at if it goes up or down. I'm looking to trade the move or the reaction that it has either around this key level or this key level. The order flow shit's helping me though. What I did yesterday is I went on market replay on order flow, and I looked at my trade. I just kind of figured out like how I could have really avoided it. Order flow is really cool. I mean, what I'm doing right now is I'm looking at, you know, price between 7,340, so like right here. I would screen share it. It's just on my other tab, so I'd have to stop screen sharing my trading view and it would fuck it up. But I'm looking at price between here and here, so like a 20-point range, and I can see right now that there's a lot of bids stacked around, or there's a lot of asks, I'm sorry, stacked around 7,339, so right here. So when price hits this level, if there's an influx of buyers and just blows right past the asks, doesn't show that much strength, could be a good time to buy. If price has way lower volume of buys than it does of asks, and the passive sellers are in control, then price will move down a little bit. I know it's confusing. I'll make a video, but it's fucking confusing as shit. It's just all the terms are confusing, but I think when you understand that the market's a constant auction, it makes sense. Yes, I'll still trade at 9:30 too. So today we're gonna be live from like now until like, I don't know, 10:30. What made me move from the Cordelia? That's my old condo building I used to live in my old town. Dude, I just wanted to go to Miami, bro. I loved my old town. It was a small little beach town, but Miami was much more exciting for what I want to do with my life. This is Eastern Standard Time. When will I end the stream? Like 10:30. Bro's looking extra cute today. Thank you. I got some pretty good sleep. I'm in Miami. But before I lived in Miami, I lived in a small little town. Multi-screen with Bookmap. So here's like my setup right now. On my monitor, I have Trading View in like the left portion of my monitor, and then I have Bookmap in the right portion of my monitor. The time on my screen, yeah. It is 8:23:53 seconds. 8:23:56 seconds. 57 now. How many screens? Just have one. I got this new iPad just for having another screen to look at the charts on. And I want to just like have something in my living room to look at the charts. I got full port, yes. No. We all full porting shit. So right now in order flow, there's a lot of asks around this level, the 7,328. Right here is a lot of asks. Just kind of hanging out around this level. A lot of buy orders coming in. Let's go for a W today, bro. Yeah, that's the goal, brother. That's the goal. Am I using Bookmap for the order flow chart? Yes, sir. Yeah, so I got my current order book, and then I have my session range volume profile, and then I got my my heat map. How we doing today? I'm doing good, bro. Feeling great. Feels illegal to be streaming these early. I know. You finna try deep charts heat map. Sounds a little sketch. Deep charts? Deep charts. Maybe, I don't know, I kinda like Bookmap. CPI in 3, let's see. Hey RP, just wanted to let you know that I just had a baby. Oh, congratulations. And I'm using your strategy to become financially free to stay home with her. Aw. So thank you, you are changing lives. Oh, that makes me happy. That makes me fucking happy. I use Bookmap. It's not cheap. It's like, I don't know, it's like $1,200 a year or some shit, but works. I mean, it's all pretty cheap when you compare it to like the grand scheme of things. Somebody said, how are we trading CPI if the market opens at 9:30? So you, my friend, should not be trading CPI. We are trading CPI because futures opens at 6 p.m. on Sunday. So futures is pretty much 24/5. Yeah, so that's how we're doing it. A lot of orders around the 7339 level on Bookmap. I really want to see how we interact with this. I'm not trading, I'm just tape reading right now. You see the orders? We just tapped it. We made a pretty big sell order right when we hit it. Another pretty big sell order. Top 3 traders in influencer space? I don't know. Can you show us what your Bookmap looks like? Yeah, I don't know exactly how to. Holy shit! Bro, Bookmap literally fucking showed me that. That sell off immediately. Oh yeah, I forgot CPI right now. Oh my god. We have so much shit coming in on Bookmap, bro. This is crazy. Holy shit. There's those big sell orders right there. We didn't want to break by it. Wick below it. Holy fucking shit. I just took you out? Why, bro? What were you in? We're just tape reading right now. I'm not hopping into shit yet. Holy shit, that was so interesting to watch on the tape. I think everybody should be using Bookmap, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like, this shit is actually very helpful. Anytime that I'm not using it, I ask myself why I am. And the reason I upgraded to Bookmap is I used to just read order flow data off Tradeovate. But then I saw I saw somebody using Bookmap on Instagram, and I was like, oh, this looks like a lot more accurate information. That was fucking crazy though. That like move right down after we had that wall of orders. Did I not get in? Get in what? This shit. I hit DP Poppy. I love it. Sometimes I don't even know what trades y'all are taking, but you tell me you take profit, I'm happy. A lot of orders around 7344. Pretty big buy orders came in. Buy orders still coming in pretty strong. Sellers showing some resistance around 7348. Good amount of sellers there. Big buy orders coming in though. Big fucking buy orders coming in. A lot of buyers pushing price up right now. I think you need some lessons on how to use Bookmap. I think I'm good. I think I need a little bit more information, but it's not really that confusing, dude. If you understand like the market as a whole, it's pretty fucking simple. If you don't understand the market, it's complex. A lot of sellers around this like 7366 level version of Bookmap. I use what do I pay? I think $100 a month or $1,200 a year. No, it's like $1,200. VR played out? No. I mean, anybody who actually saw this know how fast this shit played out. Okay, I passed my funded. Fuck yeah. Pass my eval thanks to you. I fucking love it. Selling off a bit. Is the break and retest still valid? I could honestly say yeah. That shit played out so quickly. Am I trading today? Yeah. $100 you gave me did not go to waste. Oh yeah, do you guys remember Adam? I ended up actually sending him $100 yesterday because he DM'd me on Instagram like proof. But yeah, I was giving away evals yesterday. didn't really break out. Yeah, no, that was not a valid trade. Huh. Garrett, I would say either like 5 grand in a live account or like 100K funded. No trades today, bro. It's 8:30. I don't know. It's been 7 minutes. I've been live for 7 minutes. I think today looks fine. Yellow diamonds on me in the trap. They call me Bart. Yellow diamonds on me in the trap. They call me Bart. Why so serious? Bro, I don't know. I'm just watching the markets and shit. You crack some jokes. Somebody said shut up. I don't even know if they're talking to me or the chat. Did I go for my morning jog? Not today. I had a great jog yesterday. I did 3.5 miles. People saying no trades at market isn't even open, bro. Beats me. Oh, I said shut up, Joe Muffin. No, you're good, bro. I was just messing with you, dude. Somebody said, does the CPI data provide a bullish outlook? The CPI data doesn't really matter. What matters is what people think of the CPI data. I got some cool shit. I'm gonna see what the market does in a little bit, but I was working on some cool shit last night with the new Claude that y'all might find kind of interesting. I was pretty much building. I was trying to build like a Claude powered like mini hedge fund to analyze all my stock plays combined with my technical analysis, and it's pretty damn powerful. I need to spend more money on Claude though. I need like more usage limits, but it's fucking sick. Like Claude Fable. I also had to create a software to analyze all my content and like what videos perform well, like what videos have good comments, what videos people don't like. I'm so glad we're daily live streams. Yeah, we're doing daily live streams every day from now on. Because I realized I was like, I just want to fucking do it daily. Because if I do it like 3 days a week and I trade it, it's better to do it every day, right? Because I normally trade every day. So if there's ever a day where I'm trading and I'm not live, it like, I don't know, it just feels kind of weird. It feels kind of like not, I don't like it. So I want to just be live every day. The Weeknd or Drake. Oh, Drake by a mile, bro. I'm not a huge Weeknd guy. I like some of his songs, but I don't feel like you listen to a Weeknd song and you want to go make good decisions. I feel like you listen to a Weeknd song and you want to go like call your ex-girlfriend, and it's not a good thing, you know. And I guess the same could be said with Drake, but he's more like inspiring music, I feel. Favorite Drake song? Dude, I really love the intro on his Iceman. Like, I fucking love that shit right now. I'm spitting out my gum. I need to get a tissue in here. That probably a bit unsanitary. Oh my goodness, a lot of big buy orders coming in on the book. Big buy order was around 7361. A lot of sellers around 7366, 7368, and like kind of these highs. So we'll see how price interacts with that. Manish on the beach, shebang. But yeah, Darius is coming out, guys. I bought Darius the tickets yesterday. I know, man. Can we see the book map? Yeah, let me just like, I'll drop a picture in Discord if you guys want to see in the trading chat. All right, trading chat on Discord. Check out my book map. If you're not in the Discord, that is on you. It's free. It's free. I'm not trying to sell you guys shit. Big orders around, what level is this? 7356. Does anybody else see that on Bookmap? 7356. Big orders. 7356. Yeah, I see the clip where TJR had a dream. Yeah, dude. I was hanging out with him. And then he says that shit. He's hilarious. He's a genuinely hilarious person. How to join the Discord? All right, I'll drop the link in here one time. It's free, by the way. This is a free Discord. This isn't like a pay credit card thing. It's a free Discord where I just want to update you guys, and we're also going to start doing Discord exclusive shit too. I'm just getting my feet wet right now with these live streams. It feels like a cheat sheet having Bookmap. Yes. Or can I actually? Yeah, I answered yes to pretty much the other question. But okay, so why do I use Bookmap, and what the fuck is Bookmap? So here's what I see in my Bookmap right now. So on my Bookmap, I see what is beneath the candlestick. On my right side, I see all the orders. I can see that around 7366, we have a bunch of asks, meaning there's a lot of sellers. So all I'm doing is I'm watching the current orders that are happening right now. Like I can see that somebody just, put in 4 contracts of ES, 6 contracts of ES. And right now, like the order book is just kind of, it's a little thin where we're currently at. So there's not any good trades. So it shows you the levels where there's a lot of liquidity around, like actually, right? So it's not like you're looking at a chart and saying, okay, I'm assuming there's a lot of liquidity around this level. No. With Bookmap, you can literally look at 7366 and say, okay, there's a 86 asks sitting here, and if price comes up and it has 100 bids on 86 asks, it'll blow through, right? And then price will move up. But if price has a big, if the price has all these asks and then not enough buys to fill the asks, then it won't move up and will reject. So you're seeing the orders, yeah, exactly. You're seeing orders before they're taken. You're also seeing orders that have happened in the past, so you get the historical element. It's very helpful if you're scalping. Like if you're scalping, it's very helpful. It just shows you like the strength or weakness of levels. Like if we're not able to break above 7360 for whatever reason, probably gonna move down. I do use the liquidity hinder. I use it on crypto. Yeah, I'll be live till 11. Do the dashboard and a guinea. All right, boom. So we just had a huge order right on that 7360 level. A huge buy order. 2 huge buy orders. I'll put it in the Discord if you guys want to take a peek at what I'm looking at. These green dots. So it's actually cool talking in the Discord while I'm on live stream. How much is Bookmap? $1,200 a year. Why you live, big guy? Market not open. What's up, Danny? Hope you're doing well. So the reason I'm live is because the market is open, first of all. It's the futures market, so it's open, 24/5, opens up on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern, closes Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, so the market is open, first of all. The stock market's not open. We're not trading the stock market, we're trading the futures market, and we're having CPI right now, so there's a lot going on, Danny. A lot going on, brother. You're a GoPro gummy trading, fuck yeah. Is Bookmap free? No, I wish. They make a lot of money though. I think it's right for them to charge. It's a good software, and they're probably paying a lot of engineers. It's a good fucking product. I'd be curious to know how much money they made. I actually I texted them, or they texted me on TikTok. I didn't realize it was actually them, but they texted me and they're like, "Hey, can we hop on a call?" And now I'm like, "Sure." I don't really know what I do with, maybe I give away like free Bookmap accounts or whatever, but I don't know. They probably just want me to promote their product, which I can say publicly that I probably will not do. Just for payment, I'd rather just be like, yeah, use it. If you want to use it, use it. If not, then don't use it. I don't want them like paying me to say shit about it, because if I ever switch what I use, then I don't want to be obligated to be like, yeah, I love Bookmap, which, I'm not a huge sponsorship guy. When I talk about shit, because I actually use it. Why aren't you trading? Brother, what do you think we're doing? What does it look like we're doing? Like, does it look like we're like playing shuffleboard, or, playing chess? I mean, bro, like what? What am I up to? Game planning? Let me drag this shit over. Where did I post in Discord? In the trading chat. I feel like you guys can't see the Discord shit. Load up a game of chess. Market's a little too interesting for me to do that right now. A lot of haters in AP Future Discord, bro. It's a Discord. Anytime you're in a Discord, bro, it's gonna be a fucking absolute mess. Here's how Discords work, right? So somebody will say, boom, great trade. And then somebody will come in and say, fuck you, awful trade. I shorted that. I took the opposite trade. You were my liquidity. And then somebody will come in and say, I love RP. And then somebody will come in and say, RP is ugly. He looks like he has pigtails. He looks like a Flappy Jack, right? And then somebody will come in and say, you know what, RP, you're terrible. And somebody will say, RP, you're amazing. And somebody will say, I won with RP's trade. Somebody will say, I lost with RP's trade. That's how Discords work. It's like a very polar. It's like an argument in a locker room, right? It's like nobody's really right. Everybody's got a different perspective. It's all just everything's just kind of flying. Two pretty decent sized sell orders just came in. We'll see if that ends up materializing into anything. Is the break and retest still on? I don't love it as much anymore, but if we get a clean rejection off the midpoint, I'd be completely fine with taking that. It just had that like little thing that played out this morning. so jealous. Yeah. It's not like most people. I mean, most people are all cool. Like, it's the thing with the, whenever you guys come on here and you see people being annoying, that's not everybody. That's like 1%. All right, so those sellers that came in right there, I'm just like trying to get better at my book map, so I'm talking to myself. But yeah, we had some sellers come in right around 7,360. So right around this level. We'll see if that's actually going to materialize or if that was just random. What do I think of the SpaceX IPO? Great question, guys. I think SpaceX IPO is probably a. Here's what I think about SpaceX IPO. I think that they're really doing something to test out how it's going to happen because they moved down the pattern day trading rule from 25,000 to nothing. So now you can day trade with $50 in your account. I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if the SpaceX IPO is going to be an instant buy. I think it'll probably end up moving up a ton and then moving down a ton. So just like a bunch of very volatile price action. Probably going to go down in the short term and then back up, 3 months, 6 months from now. If you guys have ever seen like the IPO life cycle, you can Google IPO life cycle. And that's kind of what I think will happen. Remember, even when there's seller, doesn't mean a reversal could be retreat. Absolutely. Yeah, bookmap and key levels is where it's at. There's AI pics on my Discord. Somebody's pretending to be me. Oh my god, bro, really? Where? In the trading chat? Oh no, we're fine. Anybody have this issue with TradingView? Discord's lit. Hair 360. I did fuck up my hair a little bit last night. It's like a little frizzy, but it's not that bad. It's still pretty good. I'm probably gonna take these out and get curls again because I'm not gonna lie, bro. This shit is just so much work. I spend $2,000 a month on my damn hair. It's $24,000 a year on my fucking hair. It's kind of stupid. Not the money part, just like it takes like 3 hours. And I go. I just want to get my curls back. Hell yeah, that's the Discord link. That hair is not worth 2K. Bro was honest. Well, it's not 2K one time. It's like $500 each time. I like it. I don't know. I would probably say it is, but I don't know. I just don't like the complexity of it, man. It's like I feel like as a man, like having to fucking wait 3 hours to do my hair is just kind of annoying. Can you explain what you look at in the book map? Oh, I thought he said, can you explain what you look at in Batman? And for a second, I was like, bro, what? Yeah. So I'm looking at the key levels between 7,350 and 7,367. So like a 20-point range from where price is. And I'm pretty much seeing the orders that are currently coming in. So we just had a big sell order, and then we had 2 buying orders that are coming in. I'm also seeing where liquidity is sitting. So there's a lot of liquidity sitting around 7,350, right? So price is probably going to have some sort of reaction with 7,350, whether that's bullish or bearish. And I can see the current order book, and then I can also see the session range volume profile. So I'm pretty much just watching what's going on beneath the candlesticks. I'm watching who's in control of the auction live as it's happening, and I'm watching historical price data, so where orders are sitting. So pretty much just another layer of data that you're looking at that's beyond the candlestick, because candlesticks are just showing you where price started and where price ended up. Candlesticks are not showing you orders, they're not showing you volume, and they're not showing you, what's happening in real time. They're showing you what has already happened. Obviously, Bookmap is still showing you what's already happened, but it's showing you like what's happening like a second away from what happened. That makes sense? Bro is LARPing playing golf. Okay, I kind of am. I got my little fucking. I got my little golf glove. I used to be good. It's not that I'm LARPing. It's just that I literally haven't played in like a year. I need some lessons because I used to play with my dad pretty much daily. Me and my dad had a golf course we would go to pretty much like every day. Like back, when I was still expanding and still doing that shit. Like I was golfing a ton, but I haven't golfed in so long. And when somebody says the order book's thin, it means that there's not many orders around, where price currently is. So when an order does come in, it's gonna go boom. Volume under 1K. I might take a nap until 9:30. Yeah, we'll just kind of sit here and chill until 9:30. I'm not gonna end it, but you're still good at golf. You're right. No, you're right. I gotta stop talking shit about my golf abilities. Sellers are in control right now. I don't want to take anything until 9:30 now. Bro, some of you guys are like, I always find it so funny when somebody's like trying to roast me in another language. I'm like, dude, I don't even know what you're saying. Like, you're saying like British curse words at me. Like, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. That shit's hilarious though. Pretty decent sized sell order just came in. Another decent sized sell order. Or not, that was a pretty small sell order. Another sell order. Love your work, leave everything you do. Fuck yeah, thank you. Good comeback. Yeah. I mean, people are just fucking. Stop spamming. Motive wave? What's motive wave? Oh my god, okay, you're getting removed, bro. Or timed out at least. Any spam is getting removed. I don't care if somebody says that they love me. If you type it 10 times, it's just so annoying because I can't read anybody else's shit. Oh, I remember this guy. He's getting timed out. This guy can play every day. If you don't win today, my mom, I'm gonna talk you too. Bro, what? If I don't win today, your mom's gonna talk to me. Question mark? My mom gonna bro, I'm not picking that up. I mean, bro, like Orb's still valid for CPI. I think it's valid if we can get a really clear 5-minute candle closure over the midpoint, right? Like I wouldn't be taking anything off the top of the zone today. I wouldn't be taking any aggressive zone taps. I'd want to see a clear respect to the midpoint. You know, a few 1-minute candle closures, ideally 5-minute candle closure. Then I think it could play out. If not that, I would not want to see it. So that's the only thing that I'm looking for. I am not muted. You want to get me funded? Not right now. Unc, why'd you mute me? You were probably being pretty annoying. I do remember you, Hemdovich. Love your work, bro. Thanks for everything you do. Thank you. Mute Rajan. Stop responding to annoying comments. Yeah, I will. I think I've been doing a pretty good job. Tradezilla? I do not have Tradezilla. Never used it. Probably pretty useful, but I've never used that. My brother profitable? No. Not yet. Shuffle live? Maybe. I'd have to do a poll on that. If the poll was overwhelmingly yes, I would do it. But if the poll was no, I would not do it. Because that's kind of one of the things I got to listen to the people for. I do feel like the poll would be yes, without even doing it. But yeah, I don't know about that. Where do I keep all the data for my trades? Notion. Use Notion since it was fucking out, dude. Playing chess helped trade psychology. Yeah, I would say so. I play a good bit of chess. I don't do that much anymore, but I used to play a lot of chess. Can we ban RP profits? You literally called this price action around the 350 mark. Fuck yeah. Do I use Polymarket? Yeah, actually, I have been using it a little more. There's aggressive sell order. Can I go over the 9:30 game plan? Yeah, I will. I'll do it like 9:20. Is there like Cubans in Miami? Yes. How you feeling about W's today? The market's kind of choppy. We'll see. If we win today, maybe, oh yeah, if we win, I'll give away some random ass shit. I'll give away like a fucking gift card or something. I'm Cuban, I'm Miami. I love it. Did Casper teach me order flow? No, but I love Casper. I talked about order flow with Casper actually, so I guess maybe kind of. You can't hear shit. What? Is this orb bigger than 20 points? I don't think so. No, it's not. What made me start making content? So I'm sitting next to this kid and I'm on TradingView. I was looking at Bitcoin and he's like, oh, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm trading. And I think he asked me, he's like, how much money have you made? And I was like, that's a little direct. Like this kid I didn't even know. And I didn't tell him how much money I made for the year. What I told him, I was like, yeah, I think I made like, I don't know, $3,000 today or $2,000 today or something. And he's like, what? Like, what the fuck? And this is like a pretty wealthy kid. Like he's, you know, very familiar with money. And he's like, how long have you been doing this? And this is in 2024. And I told him, I'm like, I don't know, I've been doing this for 4 years. And he's like, damn, you're a professional. And I'm like, I don't know if I consider myself a professional. But he asked me why I don't make content. And I'm like, oh, I just don't want to. And he shows me one of these stupid Forex influencers doing this, like, the IML chant, like trade with me. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like those like fucking Forex chants. And I'm looking at that and I'm like, if this person has 500,000 followers and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So I'm like, maybe I should make content because I actually know what I'm doing. And I was just pissed off and I started making content and worked. Tradevate acting up. It's not good. How so? What's it doing? People in the chat arguing. What chat? Volume's very low right now. Nothing really going on in the order book until like, I don't know, 7365. What I get in the Apple Store? Oh yeah, I got iPad. I got a bunch of chargers. I got AirPods Max, the big ones. I just got 2 iPads. Why am I losing? That's one of the examples of dumbass comments that I should not be responding to. You see these orders getting filled? I am. Pretty slowly, but I am seeing them get filled. You can't log into Tradevate? Bro, I don't know why you guys use Tradevate on TradingView. Personally, I find that shit so, and I've never done that. I did it for like 5 minutes. It's just laggy, it's annoying. Anytime I'm trading, I have my broker right here, I Tradevate right here, or I have my broker on my phone. Like, all I use my broker for is for fucking execution. I don't need my broker to like be up on my fucking chart. Who's winning the World Cup? The U.S. No, I'm playing. We're probably out. We're probably out in the pool before we even get to the round of 16. Are we good? I don't follow soccer enough to know if we're good. Look at the volume on 7343. 7343. Yeah, I see that. That's kind of the biggest area we have right now. Or I guess like 7344. Over Miami Beach, you think we can meet up sometime for trading? Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna do like an in-person Miami event. What would be a nice in-person thing to do in Miami that you guys would come to? Not some like boring shit. Not like where I'm like sitting there with a whiteboard like yelling at you guys. Like, that's just not what's gonna go on. Like something fun, like cool. Not where like I have a whiteboard and you guys have little Fiji waters and I sit here like, risk management is the key. Risk management is the key. You guys need to manage your risk. Manage that risk. On a yacht, that'd be cool. Most famous person I've met. I've met a lot of famous people. I met Young Thug the other night. I met 42 Doug. I met Ronaldinho. Moneybag Yo. Kodak Black. Oh, Kodak Black isn't that famous. Shaq. Usain Bolt. There's Ore Farmer. Who else did I meet that's famous? I'm not gonna say that one. Trading drinking game, dude. That would be devious. That would be hilarious. I did meet Ronaldinho. Yeah, dude. He was at the club. He was at the club at like 3 a.m. So weird. Lives in Miami. I didn't get a picture. I tried to pay $1,000 to get a picture with him and it didn't go through. It didn't end up materializing. Bro, Kodak, it was so funny. Dude, Kodak was just like chilling. I was at this like lounge spot and Kodak was just like sitting there. Didn't even have security. Just sitting there hanging out. Nobody was really like talking to him too. I was like, bro, what? He was chilling though. He was like, bobbing the head. How do I meet all these people? I go to really cool places. So I go to places where celebrities would go, billionaires would go, people like that would naturally go. Kodak was in his own world. Yeah, I hope he's doing well. I see some rough videos. He let himself go. I don't know what's up with him, man. It's kind of sad. Do I see Lil Baby in public? Yeah, dude. I actually do. I see him riding around his car. Thoughts on XRP? It does not look good right now. Actually, you know what I want to take a peek at while the market's kind of dilly-dallying is this. All right, this is not financial advice whatsoever. It's not financial advice. This is me looking at a potential stock play that is actually going to be puts potentially on this company. If you guys don't know, this is the company that holds Bitcoin, that Michael Saylor owns, and Bitcoin has not been doing too well. And if this company ends up, you know, getting into some sort of mess because it's over leveraged with Bitcoin, that could be a really good put. So I'm watching that. Do I believe in Jesus? Yes, I do. It's very random, but I do. Did I take any CPI? I didn't. I'm glad I didn't too. I don't really think anybody has. I didn't really hear anybody tell me, bro, you should launch this. I mean, come on, guys. Like, what? Like, if you took anything here, that's a straight gamble because there was no key level reaction. It'd be one thing, like, and this, like, somebody could make the argument that we had a break and retest, but this played out so quickly. I don't want to bring bad juju, but I hate when market opens. Yeah, it's probably not a break and retest today. It's probably a rejection off of a high. We'll see though. It's like, let's just see what's going on. Can you buy me a chair like yours? We don't have those in South Africa. Okay, here's the thing about that, brother. If you're in South Africa and you don't have a chair, there's probably other things you could do with $2,000 than the chair. You see what I'm saying? Like, nice shit is only nice. It's just like the nice fact that I have a chair, right? The fact that it says old Lamborghini, like that's whatever. You have siblings? I do. I got a brother that's going to be making content soon. I'm going to see if I can turn him profitable. A few years younger than me. Definitely different, like, psychological makeup than me. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. The most annoying question I get asked all the time is probably it's probably people asking me like the shortcut to trading, because I'm just like, bro, stop. Like, there's no fucking. Whenever somebody asks me that shit, I'm just like, yeah, you're cooked. You're cooked. Because even me, like when I talk to my godfather, when I talk to somebody who was literally a professional trader for 35 years, and I was thinking, I'm like, damn, what knowledge can I gain from this person? I'm not like, hey, bro, what's your shortcut? I'm like, hey, is technical analysis actually valid? Hey, what parts of technical analysis align with your institutional strategy that you use at a hedge fund when you were managing tens of billions of dollars? Hey, what parts don't align? It's like, that's the kind of shit that you want to think about, not like, what's the shortcut? You know what's an interesting thought that I had the other day? I think that you can determine how successful somebody will be. Not always, but you can get an interesting idea of if somebody's going to be successful based on what type of questions that they ask. Do I even read the Discord? What's the Discord saying? I think people are looking all right. Just talking about order flow. I'll say yo in the trading chat. What's up, y'all? I said yo in the Discord. Half of my chat is cooked. How so? In the Discord, you mean? The best shortcut I had is access to your strategy. That's what I like to hear. Does the free heat map for ES from YouTube works as well? No, bro. I mean, I guess kind of, but it's probably delayed. RP, I hit you up almost a year ago offering um, access to a private jet in exchange for trading mentorship. Oh yeah, I think I did reject. I think I was just like, no. Now he has 20 PAs. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, I got all types of people in my DMs, bro. But very, very cool guy, the private jet guy. Still hit me up on that, by the way. I'm going to the fucking, I need a jet soon. I flew commercial the other day, and I had the thought to myself. I was like, you know what? Like, I think I am, not I think, like, I am in a position where I will happily pay 10 grand to not do this. Right? Not in a dickhead way, in a way of, I was sitting there and I was like, I had my DJ board. I was like, it was just so annoying. I was traveling, I'm staying at this nice place. And me and my friends, like, if I travel with 4 of my boys, it makes sense to just get a jet. And jets are sick. I feel like it's more like on brand if I get a jet. Sleepyheads are joining. Yeah, bro. I actually had great sleep last night, bro. I went to bed at like kind of late, not gonna lie, but I feel good. I went to Poppy Steak last night. Had some mac and cheese. I had some caviar on toast, which was very good. And I just had some rosé. Ban Marco. What's he saying? Marco. No, we should have banned Marco. Marco, just no spam, but that's a nice story. He's 15 and he's grinding. He's going to summer with the goal of 5K to make watch trading. I'm spending all the money in trading. I want to get paid so I can spend. I love it. Don't spend all the money on fundeds though. Spend like a good bit of it, but if you have 5 grand, you know, you shouldn't drop all that on fundeds, bro. You should have like 2 grand or a grand. Like, you should have some sort of buffer, in my opinion. Did I ever have any meltdowns before being profitable? Yeah. Currently at the airport, I'm praying for you, dude. I feel like the airport just gets worse every year. Is that just me? Like even when I was at the airport recently, bro, it was just bad. Like there were so many creepy people. Like it was just weird. I went to Fridays. Anybody ever been to Fridays? That bar in the Miami airport? Yeah, no hate on Marco. As long as Marco doesn't spam, then we're good. But yeah, Marco, I like that plan, bro. I would just say don't spend all the money on fundeds. Can I test your orb, little bro? Bro, I feel like some of y'all like just be typing shit. What fragrances do I use? I use Initio heavily. I have Baccarat. And then I also have Creed that I like. Bro, why y'all? Marco's catching strays, bro. Jeez. How's my psychology after the recent losses? Honestly, totally fine. Baccarat smells so good, I know. I didn't catch anything during CPI. Advice on how to psychologically stay in the game? Well, yeah. Just give you whatever I tell myself, right? So whenever I lose, I tell myself it's like every trade that I take, I know that the 8 a.m. plays out a lot, right? I don't know what the outcome of the 8 a.m. is going to be. So I know that if I follow my strategy, you know, I'll take some losses and I'll take some wins. I just know that every trade is completely random, right? Every trade has nothing to do with the previous trades. I could have 50 wins and the next one could be another win. I could have 10 losses, the next one could be a win, and the next 10 could be a win. So it's like I know that there's a random distribution of wins and losses, and over 1,000 trades, over 10,000 trades, over 500 trades. It's like I know that I'll make more money than I lose. How was CPI? It was good. I mean, it was pretty. It wasn't that exciting. We just kind of watched the tape. We didn't take anything. How much do I risk per trade off of on my total account? 2% max. Unless I'm doing an account flip. I might want to, part of me wants to do like an account flip challenge. I talk about Bookmap a lot. What does it do? Great question. So Bookmap shows you what's going on in the order book. What's the order book, right? The order book is everything happening behind the candlestick. When we're looking at a candlestick, we're looking at a set of data. The data on a candlestick is that we're looking at the highest point price was, the lowest point price was, where price started and where price ended. All that shows us is price. It does not show us orders. It doesn't show us volume. It doesn't show us current bids and asks, and it doesn't show us where resting orders are sitting. Now, if we're looking around a untested high or an untested low, there's probably going to be liquidity there. But when we have Bookmap, I can literally see on Bookmap, right? So right now on Bookmap, I can look at 7360. I can look right here, 7360, and I can tell you guys that there is 71 orders sitting there, right? There's 71 asks. So when price interacts with this level, if it doesn't have enough bids to go past this level, it'll reject. So that could be another confluence, along with this being a high or along with something else. If it does have more bids than asks, it'll break through. So it's another thing that allows me to view what's going on in the market. Does that make sense? Was Orb slow last summer? It was pretty slow, actually. I don't know if it was this slow, but I do remember it being pretty slow. Can I flip $300 to 10 grand? Maybe. I could probably. I don't know. It'd probably take me a few tries. I could try. I'm fine with trying. Like I'm all good with that shit. I feel like that'd be super fun. Do an account flip. All right. New game plan. I'm gonna bolt this shit, bro. Actually, not financial. I think everybody knows it's not financial advice. Game plan, game plan, game plan. Point tested during CPI. Looking for clear BR to upside with 5-min closure over midpoint, well as a potential. What else do I look, or am I looking at? I mean, I don't love these highs. I need to see a clean rejection. I just want to see, for me today, it's just about clean setups, waiting for candle closures, waiting for 5-minute candle closures, waiting for confirmation, as well as a potential rejection off London or Asia high. There could be a bounce play right there. I don't love it. I don't love it just because of how much we sold off yesterday. So I'm gonna keep this plan right here. Yeah, it's pretty much what I'm looking for right now. People are gonna ask what the game plan is, bro. I know. Volume's still very low. Where's the matcha? Dude, I quit the matcha. Rules, not financial advice. Actually, hold up, we should probably put that shit somewhere else. Actually, that's good enough. Or this is not. This is not financial advice. There we go. W fuck, bro. What? That's my share. I would not get caught lacking like that. That would be an awful clip. On S&P 500 CFD. That's fine. It's pretty much the same shit. Sometimes the charts aren't identical. Would you look at a future chart too, or only CFD? I would probably just look at a CFD chart, so it's going to be a little bit closer, but you can look at a future chart. It's pretty much the same shit. RP apply to Streamer University. I don't know about that, bro. I look 5'3" sitting like this. I'm actually 6'3". I sound like more like 6'4", honestly. Are you going to Portugal versus Colombia? Can I get a picture with you? Yeah, whatever these World Cups, I need to find a good ticket, bro. Because the tickets are like 10 grand, which I don't care, but I don't want to buy a ticket for 10 grand if I'm sitting behind looking at somebody's butt. I want to buy it courtside, which is probably like stupidly expensive. I don't look 6'4". I don't know how to prove it, really. Game plan's cut off. Yeah, it is. We also need to... Here we go. Where can I catch me in Miami? Dude, I don't know. I'm around town, bro. I'm pretty much out and about. Make the text black, okay. Actually, yeah, that does look kind of cool. Yeah, you're right. That looks dope as fuck. You got Knicks or Spurs? I'm gonna go Knicks again. I actually betted pretty heavily on the Knicks in game 2. And they won by 1 point. Hit like a 1 to 3 risk reward on that. But I'm probably not gonna bet again for a while. My 2 sports bet I did this year were Rory McIlroy to win the Masters and Knicks in game 2. The Spurs fans getting attacked. Yeah, dude, that was not good. How to check the points on the candlesticks. I'm gonna need some more information than that, brother. Rejection off data high? Probably not. I'll mark it out though. Oh, and PSG. Yeah, okay, that was 3. 3. So I'm 3 for 3. Market just opened. Volume is increasing rapidly, obviously. A lot of asks around this level, this 7360. See what price wants to do, if it wants to break above it or reject it. Ooh, selling off a bit. Big sell order. A few more big sell orders. Doesn't always mean the market's going to keep going down. I'm just saying what I'm watching. A few buy orders just came in. what I used to watch order flow. I'm looking at Bookmap right now. Everything will set up after 10 a.m. Yeah, let's see. I'm being very patient today, so I'm okay staying on a little late. I'm okay staying on a little later with you guys if that means being more patient. Is my real name Reginald? Brother. I'm like slightly a nerd, but I'm not that much of a nerd, bro. Reginald? Do I look like a Reginald to you? I hope not. I hope not. I hope I look cooler than a Reginald. Bro's got a ghost in the background. Hell yeah. I do. His real name is Rajit. Dude, we need to do like in-person live trading. That shit would be so fucking unhinged. I'd get like 10 security guards, bro. So I feel like some of you guys would just do like random I feel like some of you guys would just like throw spaghetti on like another trader for like not recognizing that the orb was invalidated. You guys would be like, ah! Live trading battle royale. 100 people in one big warehouse, and whoever has the best P&L is allowed to leave, or is allowed to keep the warehouse. You know what I'm probably gonna do? Oh shit, okay, this is actually really good to watch. This is cool. This Bookmap shit is been pretty accurate with what I've been watching, because right around, also my mod's watching Bookmap too, so, where was it? I wanna say around like 7359. But yeah, around, oh yeah. Yeah, like 7351 area and a little bit above. I was seeing a bunch of these big sell orders coming in. Yeah, this shit's sick. Bookmap has very few orders around orb. You're right, it does. It does. We'll see if that changes, but we'll watch in the moment. This shit is lit, dude. I'm gonna get you all this video ASAP. I know I've been saying that, but I'm getting you guys this video ASAP. Bookmap is fucking sick. I wasn't watching it yesterday. I should have been. I had it like up, I just wasn't paying attention to it. But now I like it a lot because I look at Bookmap like 80% of the time. I look at my chart, or no, chart 40%, Bookmap 40%. All right, let's see what's going on. Around this level, shit. All right, there's a few orders around this level on Bookmap, but there's not a ton. Around the specific order or midpoint, there's not any. Can't log into my Tradevate. Is your guys Tradevate tripping? Why does Tradevate pick the worst times to trip? Right? It's like, yeah, we just had CPI news. It's 9:30. Holy shit, that fucking happened quickly. Oh my gosh. So many buy orders came in instantly. We didn't even touch the top of the zone too. We front ran that level. I saw that on the on Bookmap. I wish I could like put pictures in here, but I'm gonna find a way to show you guys Bookmap, bro. From now on, I need to show you guys Bookmap. Is Tradevate actually not working? Tradevate banned my account. I'm gonna show you guys that move up on order flow. Look at this shit. Pay attention to like at the bottom how price kind of respected that level a little bit and front ran it and then just immediately went up. Like pay attention to the bottom. How much is Bookmap? $1,200. Your Tradevate's all good? Tradevate is fine. People just have bad internet. Maybe. This is fucking funky price action, bro. I mean, holy shit. We front ran. I don't like the orb as much anymore, guys, just being honest. We front ran this shit. We literally front ran it, right? Like I'm looking at Bookmap and that level where we started moving up was 7335. Like we fucking barely touched that shit. 7335. I don't know if there was any actual orders at that level. It was like we just wicked it. Yo, you guys want me to for my next stream show you guys Bookmap? Actually, hold on. I gotta do something. Mac OSS screen capture. Bear with me. I might be able to show you guys Bookmap. Let me just make sure there's no like. Oh yeah, okay. It's just my like name and shit. That's fine. Mac OSS screen capture. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. Alright. 1 second, y'all. That's what I was a little bit worried about. My bad. Hold up. Display capture, window capture, Bookmap. Okay, actually, maybe this. Let me try this shit. Yes, here. Alright, yeah, that's not gonna. 1 second, y'all, almost back. There we go. Sorry about that. Was afraid that was gonna happen. Alright, we're testing these highs now. We're seeing what price is up to here. I don't see a ton of orders right now at these highs, which is not what I want to be seeing. I see more above. Did I take a trade? No, not yet. Slowly kind of rejecting off this high right now. Where can you see orders? I'm on Bookmap. I knew it was gonna do some bullshit. Front run this level too. Yeah, we did. We did front run that high. Pretty decent sized sell order just came in. It did get kind of ate up though. Another big sell order. This Bookmap shit's pretty interesting because we're moving up. It's like we had a little sell off, but we're getting some big buy orders now. Did anybody take longs off that pullback? I do not like that, really. Give me PTSD from yesterday's trade. Hold up, my stream needs to fucking get fixed. This looks like shit now. Sorry about that. Now it's good. I'm in shorts. I think shorts look pretty good. Tradevate always giving issues. Have I used Bookmap? I haven't always used Bookmap. I've used it for like the last year or so. Bunch of sell orders coming in. Now we're fucking selling off. See, this is a pullback or price wants to continue moving down. They wanted data high. Yeah, it was kind of off that data high. I wanted that London high. Big buy orders coming in on Bookmap. The chart's just a mess at this point. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. This is definitely not something I want to be aggressively trading, but I'm glad we're watching it. You know, I kind of want to try to do another. I want to try to show you guys Bookmap, but I'm scared. I'm fucking scared that shit's gonna happen again. Yeah, oh my god, okay, I'm glad I didn't short that. That would have been fucked. I would have got cooked. I would have got cooked there. Bookmap actually kind of helped me not short that because I was seeing a big battle between buyers and sellers. Sellers just did not have control. What a day in the markets, everybody. Please, sir, check the Ethereum. Ethereum is trend like breakout in 5 minutes. Dude, this is the funniest. What's this guy talking about, bro? I have to time out this guy, but like, what is he even saying? Like, bro, Ethereum's out here breaking out. He literally said, Like, bro, what? I had to time him out because it was just annoying, but like, what the fuck? No trades then? Not yet. We still got some time, y'all. I'll give it time. Big buy order. But I'm always using Bookmap from now on. I'm never not using Bookmap ever again. Dude, I wish Bookmap was paying me, bro. I'm about to give Bookmap fucking 100 customers. Jeez. You can't focus on trading in the chat. I think I can. I mean, there's no trades I really would have taken. I was looking at potentially taking this short. I didn't take it. I was watching Bookmap. As far as the rest of the day goes, I want to see where we end up on the 5 minute and on the 15 minute because I don't have enough data to really show me what's going on yet. Big sell orders coming in. I don't really see any orders until 7,360. Or until like 7,385. Did I mean to say after the Asia high? Yeah, probably. If I ever said some stupid shit that didn't make sense, I probably just stumbled on my words. Yo, RP, you kind of remind me of Drake. Oh my gosh. I love that compliment. I'll keep it chill, but that's a dope ass compliment. You can make a vid on Bookmap? Yes. You in a trade? Not yet. Is Tradeify down? I think so. Fuck. I remind you of Lil Nas X. Oh. Oh shit, that's not what I want. I'm gonna take the Drake compliment. Somebody said that the action will come after 10 today. Maybe. I have not seen a single trade so far. I mean, this. If we ended up bouncing off that, I would have been fine with that, but we front ran that shit. So fucking manipulated. You just know that somebody in Washington just got a beautiful long right there. Just a beautiful long, just randomly. They just got a text. And they're just like, yeah, I'm a long right there. We're not calling me Freaky P, bro. Freaky P, bro. What's the plan? I guess originally I was looking for clear B and break retest to the upside, which we didn't get, so we can delete that. I was looking for a potential rejection off of London or Asia high. Didn't get that. Got a rejection off the data high, but that wouldn't have been a big enough rejection for me to take. So potentially we'll look for rejection off of this high. We'll need a 5-minute and 15-minute candle closure. I want to see a really clear rejection. I guess right now, current game plan is watch 5 and 15-minute for reaction off Asia high and current highs. That's really all I'm looking for. I don't love the idea of taking a continuation trade today. Just, CPI pretty far away from this high. We moved down like 3% yesterday. So that's kind of what's on my mind right now. Can I go over daily bias? Yeah. So here's how I think of daily bias. I think of daily bias as what should be good now. What level do I think is going to get tested, right? And today, I don't have a very accurate idea of that at this current moment. Once we interact with this level, I might have a little bit better of an idea, but still kind of watching. Just long and let it ride. Not exactly how it works, fortunately. I'm not loving these pullbacks for shorts off Asia. I'm taking shorts. I want to see a candle that looks like this up to that. Not a slow grind uptrend where price ends up doing this. I want to see boom, boom. Like we go up, and then there's no buyers, and then sellers flush it. You would long with continuation. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching. Okay, this level is kind of important. I'm watching how we're gonna react to this. Just got a few sell orders, but we're still not below it, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just talking about what we're getting. I'm watching the order book right now. Kind of staying above it. Below it, I definitely think we see lower. Staying above it. The longer we stay above it, higher the chances that it's a pullback and not a reversal. RP focus on trading. Bro, I'm literally reading the order book. I'm literally reading you the order book of trading. And I was right. Some sell-off, didn't stay above it. RP focus on trading. What do you think I'm focused on, bro? Like, what? Baited. Oh yeah, I guess somebody got me. Times Kai Cenat clips. Kai Cenat clips is he's cool, but it's very volatile. RP might be nerfing himself at this point. I'm getting rage baited, aren't I? Because sometimes I could be like, all right, like I'll take it. Like yesterday, right? Like everybody shorted and bro longed, like all right, like you know. But today, I'm not seeing shit. I'm not seeing shit today. So today, I'm not going to be taking any sort of shit from anybody. Ung doesn't use orb anymore. I do use orb. It just didn't play out. I would have loved to take this long. I want to be a candle for Halloween, bro. If you're in school, I would not do that because you might get bullied. I'm not gonna lie, you might get bullied if you're in school. If you're an adult, you know, freedom of choice. But if you're planning on going into high school dressed as like a candlestick, that's probably not gonna go as smooth as you planned. From somebody who traded in high school. You know, maybe if you have a very trading friendly school, but people are just gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? If you actually do that, bro, I need to see a picture. No adult dressing up as a candle, bro. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Actually, I don't know, bro. I don't know. People really love the candles. He's gonna get slimed. What's your guys' opinion on this price action? Because my opinion is erratic, and I am glad that I am not in anything right now. Buns, I hate it. I don't trade on Newsdays, period, gang, but good morning. All right, fair enough. The shit boo-boo. Extremely volatile, weak. Agreed. Nothing holding structure, yep. Let's give it like an hour. What am I looking for right now? I was initially looking for a rejection off of this high, but now it looks like shit because we're having all this play out. So I guess now I'm just kind of watching to see if we're going to continue moving up for the day, or if we're going to maybe reject and come back down to this level. But things are just interesting. DC or Marvel? Dude, okay, that's a great question. I grew up watching a ton of that. I'm going to give it to DC. It's close. The reason I'll give it to DC is because I feel like there's more history behind DC. And I used to watch those like old animated Batman shows that DC used to produce. I used to watch like the Joker. I used to watch all that shit. I also used to read DC comics. And I feel like I feel like the video games are a little bit better. I feel like the books and like the movies are a little bit better. I think DC. I also think Marvel's kind of fallen off. I think Marvel's golden era was like up until 2020. After that, nothing really good. I haven't watched any of that shit recently, though. I feel like all movies have been kind of yucky. Am I gonna watch Supergirl? Probably not. I watched that show. All right, I may attempt to stream from my Google Chrome so I can use the internet. 1 second. I'm not seeing shit today. I'm not seeing shit. I've been watching the order book like a hawk for opportunity. And right now I haven't seen shit. Order book's been very helpful. I mean, it's been accurately giving me idea of where the market's going to go. The problem is it's just not touching any of our key levels. So I'd literally be trading just off the order book. Oh my gosh. Some of you guys have just a lot on your mind for a Wednesday morning, you know? You did say longs off continuation looking good. You did say that. I don't know where you said that. I don't know if that was here. I think you said that here. So I guess you're right. I guess you're right. Okay, I want to try something real quick. I might fuck up the stream for 1 second, but it'll be fixed. Boom. Okay. Window capture. Bookmap. At least you guys can see Bookmap for a little bit. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. All right, this is gonna go right here. All right, we're gonna deal with that later. You explain Bookmap. Yeah, okay, let me try something real quick. Oh, cool. Hold up. Let me see if I can show you guys this. This is Bookmap. All right. I'm trying to get it a little bit. Okay, so basically, here is what. Can everybody see this? This is Bookmap, right? So this is reading the orders that are coming in live while they're coming in. Ew, it looks gross. Brother, you have to understand when shit freaks you out, you got to dive in and learn, because this is what people who are beating you are using. So if they're using it and you're going, ew, probably an issue, right? So here's what we're looking at. We are looking at the current order book, right? So all these are asks. All these are people that are selling. It's red. This is an auction. This is the current price, right? This is bids. So this is buyers, right? And these red lines are areas on the chart that there's a lot of liquidity. So right now around this current line, you can see that there's a lot of liquidity. So if we end up having a big red bubble and we end up, breaking down through it, probably going to be some sort of continuation to the downside. Another thing you can do is you can look at these highs and these levels, and you can say, okay, there's a lot of asks sitting right there. There's a lot of bids sitting right here. So you're pretty much just reading exactly what's going on in the market as it's happening. Like right now, these little green bubbles are, buy orders coming in. And if we end up coming up to one of these levels, and let's say there's 53 asks here, and we have a big green candle with 96, bids, we'll blow right through it. So it's just about finding imbalances. Right now, we're just kind of chopping around. Nothing too interesting. You can see that we don't really have anything with a lot of orders until 7388, or down until here, really. Yeah, so you can see right here, some sell orders are coming in. Big sell order, right? Which doesn't always mean we're going to go down, but if there's no buyers, then we are going to go down. So we just keep selling off. Then we'll end up going down. But, if this happens and we end up getting some more buy orders, it's just about finding imbalances, right? Another big sell order. YouTube video on this. Right, this is a good kind of example. So if we end up having another big red order, definitely gonna end up selling off, which we're kind of already doing. Big buy orders though. So helpful for scalping too, because it's just like, are we gonna get over this level? How is this different from depth of market? So depth of market would pretty much just be this, right? Current order book, you looking at the current orders. This is actively showing you where the orders are sitting on the chart. And there's different settings too. If I want to see, more orders, I can turn my contrast up so I can see like all the orders, but I don't like it like that. I kind of like it like this so I can just see the big orders. I just want to see where, you know, there's a lot of orders resting. So like right here and up here. How do you use this to trade on the market? Good question. So let's say I'm looking at a key level, right? Like right now we're having a bunch of buy orders coming in, and say we're looking at 7.3, trying to find the key level, 7.393, right? So we don't really have any orders around there, but if there was a lot of orders around there and price was having a bunch of sells coming in right around our key level, that's another confluence. So like right here, you can see that we're interacting with these levels, and we just had a bunch of buy orders come in, right? A bunch of buy orders come in, so we're kind of blowing past these highs. And the next level we have is this level. I'm gonna go back to my chart real quick. So we can see exactly how price wants to interact with this in the moment. There's not a ton of, now there is. There's a big buy order and a big sell order, and the sell order is smaller than the buy order. Now we're getting another sell order. Bookmap sounds really straightforward. It pretty much is. Yeah, it pretty much is. It's just confusing if you don't understand the market auction theory. That's Loki meta, hell yeah. I don't like this short. The reason I don't like this short is because of this chop. This isn't an aggressive enough move up to this high for me to think that we're going to have a rejection worth taking. I might be wrong, but that's my thought process on that. Longs? On Bookmap, there's not shit until 7395 or 7375. The order book's pretty thin right now. Somebody just, actually that's not in that big of an order. YouTube video on this? Absolutely. Can I go back to Bookmap? Yeah. See, look, there's no orders until 7395 or down here, which means we're probably just going to end up ping-ponging between, how many orders are here? 33, 45, between this and this. My TP would have been at 7393. Oh yeah, that's not a bad scalp at all. Little 20-point scalp. Bookmap have an app? No, fortunately not. Why is it kind of addicting to watch? I'm telling you, bro. But see, look, when the order book's thin, probably gonna chop around. This shit's like, I'm actually so happy to start introducing this shit to you. I think it's gonna help a lot of you guys. It's helping me. And this isn't like a new strategy. This is just a way for us to have a better idea on what is going on with our current strategy. I don't think the free one's worth using. Usually with shit like this, the free one's not worth using. I don't know, I haven't used it, but usually when I'm signing up for this kind of shit, I just buy it. Like, I'm just like, take my money, it's beautiful software. We'll be on here, we can stay until like 11. how do you read the order book? So the order book's pretty simple, right? So order book is literally just orders coming in, right? So these are different prices and the amount of orders at different prices, right? So up here, we have a lot of orders. So when price hits this level, probably gonna be a big reaction. Not too many orders down here, right? So that can tell us that this is probably a level we should be focusing on. Another good thing with Bookmap is that it's a very good replay mode. So if you guys want to back test, I would be including Bookmap in your back testing to understand order flow, to understand orders, to understand the market as an auction. I have the $1,200 one. It's $1,200 for Bookmap. It's not cheap, but like the way I think about it, bro, is like, how much do I make if I win a trade? What, 10 grand, 8 grand? Like, if this helps me win one trade, paid for itself 4 times over. It's $1,200 lifetime. So you can pay $100 a month if you want as well. Or $80 or some shit like that. What am I gonna do today? I'm gonna give a good stream. I want to stay on here until 11 and just make sure, you know, I just give a full educational stream. Talk to you guys. Maybe if I can't find shit in like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I'll open it up more for questions and, you know, education kind of stuff. But right now I'm still watching the market because I always like to watch the market, even if I'm not actively jumping in anything. It just helps me. There's $1,000 and a $2,000. No one in this chat has $1,200 laying around. You'd be surprised, bro. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of people who follow me who have money. Bro, you know, like NBA players follow me. Like I have a lot of NBA players, a lot of NFL players who DM me, want to learn how to trade. I had rappers who DM me learn how to trade. I can't say the name. I think I actually already name dropped it. I definitely did. So this is an interesting thing, guys. So we're gonna watch how price interacts with these 150 orders, right? So usually, if we have a ton of buys that come in and these buys are bigger than this current level, we're gonna end up moving through. Like look at this. But that's not really happening. Look at this, guys. Watch this, active. This is so fucking cool to watch because we're kind of like stuck at this level. We're kind of stuck and you can only see this on the order book. You couldn't really see this on the 1 minute time frame. And you know, these asks are there's still more asks than there are active buyers. So the passive sellers are winning. So right now, the sellers are in control. Now that may change if we get more buy orders, but if this continues, you know, probably gonna continue selling off. And now if we have some big sell order right here, now we're really gonna sell off. I'm teaching you guys how to read the book. Somebody said look at chart. Yeah, let's look at chart. Bro, what you're actually calling it? I do this shit. I do this shit for real, guys. Like I am obsessed with it. It's the only thing I do. Pretty much the only thing I did. My only life goal for the last 6.5 years has been be an amazing trader. Like, I am addicted to this shit. I literally do this every day. Like, literally, that's a good clip, too. That's a good clip. That little sell-off thing right there. Obviously, that was, like, in the moment. That was just me actively kind of... But, like, look, it's coming back up. So now, I'm watching Bookmap. You guys can watch the chart. You guys can watch whatever. But if you're on... No, Bookmap's not delayed. Bookmap is... This is instant. I pay... Actually, now that I think about it, I pay... another like 80 a month to get live data, but this is instantaneous data. Like what you're seeing me call is the active orders. Why not take a trade off that rejection? Because I wasn't confident it was going to be a huge rejection because we've already been chopping around like this. We're not respecting really any of our levels. I don't know why we'd randomly start to respect this level. Just made $400 on a 3-sec scalp because of Bookmap. I love it. Bookmap scalping session. Bookmap should be faster than TradingView. It is, but that was so cool to watch. We need some clips today, clippers, from me explaining Bookmap because that is so sick. And now we're getting some buy orders, right? So now we're getting some buy orders. Let's look. If this buy order is bigger than all of these sell orders, which it appears to be, we're probably going to end up moving up. We'll see. Bookmap better give you a promo code. Dude, they better, bro. Because what's going to happen is a bunch of people are going to sign up on this. They're not answering my DMs. Hello, please get back to me. Would love to work something out with you all. I just want them to give me a fucking... Just make me feel good for using it in some way. Yeah, nothing's financial advice. Please show Bookmap again. This is so interesting. Yeah, let's do it. Isn't it fascinating? It's like a whole other fucking world out there. Dude, I remember when I found the next thing I'll talk about, which I don't use as much. I'm still learning, by the way. One thing that I'm adding to my trading slowly is what's it called? Footprint charts, which is a little bit different than this, but for now, ooh, see, look at that. Big buy order, right guys? Buy order of 459. That's like the biggest one we've seen come in so far, and you can instantly see price is reacting to that. Another big buy order. How big is it? 534. These are big ass buy orders coming in, but we have this wall of sellers here. So we're gonna see how we interact with this wall of sellers. I already have lifetime. Yes, but I'm paying a lot for data, and there's more data that I want to buy. So, I mean, obviously, I don't know if I can get a discount on fucking data. I just think it'd be cool if I could like give away like free Bookmap accounts or something. Like just give me some benefit for me literally directing people to your company, you know? Because I easily could have just been like, oh, you know, like gatekeeped it, but I wouldn't do that. But this is so interesting. So we have a ton of sellers right here. 547 sellers, a ton of sellers that are just kind of holding this line. This shit is so interesting to watch. You're not gonna trade? I'm not trading. I'm giving it till 11. I don't really see shit right now, but I'm actively watching. I'm looking at the markets. But this is a pretty, I think we can all agree that like today, so far, I mean, I don't know. Be interested to see what people took. Holy shit, yeah, there's a ton of sellers sitting right there. Buyers are green. Oh wait, no. So this is so this when we're looking here, let me show you guys this. This is asks and it's bid. So if I look, this just means big order, right? So when I'm looking at this means big order, like these like red zones, areas of liquidity. There's a lot of orders sitting right here. Now the orders specifically are asks because they're above price. Anything above price is an ask, right? The market's an auction. It's literally just us looking at ES saying, okay, who's willing to pay more for this, who's willing to pay less. Right now, this is what people are willing to pay for ES, right? There's a lot of people that are asking $7,398, but nobody's willing to pay that right now, right? So if price comes up here and there's no buyers, auction fails, nobody is buying, right? Price comes down. Just like if I'm not willing to buy a Ferrari for 500 grand, they drop the price for 480 grand. This is how you have to think of the market. It's an auction, it's a constant auction. Love the explanation. Dude, I love doing this shit, bro. Which means it could be spoofing. Yes, absolutely. It could be spoofing. Like you can get spoofed out. That's part of the game with it. Spoofing would mean that somebody places a huge limit order and then they remove it right when price comes. That can happen. I haven't seen it happen as much. It's just one of those things you have to get a feel for. You have to get a feel for it. Chat, clip that. What did I do? Oh yeah, clip that. Clip me talking about the order flow. Yeah, these are gonna be some great ass clips. Y'all gonna see me all over your For You page, man. Am I gonna go to the beach today? Let's check the weather. Actually, hold on one second. I have to change the properties of this real quick. Properties of the screen thing. Properties, window capture, trading view, ESM, Google Chrome, ESM. 1 second. This might be annoying for 1 second. I apologize. Oh no, it's not that bad. Jeez, I'm trying to get like a clean. I'm so happy I started streaming. Even if I started streaming when the markets were a little shitty, this has been the best decision for me, content-wise and just trading-wise, because it's a lot easier for me to do this than to do the TikToks and then edit it after. Like, I'd rather just come on here, trade, and just make it happen. Bro's checking the weather instead of trading. I'm not checking the. Actually, I was checking the weather a little bit. You're right. I was checking the weather a little bit. But we gotta see what the day's gonna be, right? Maybe we go to the beach today. $1 p.m. Yeah, I might go to the beach today. I don't know. I might do like something like inside, like a lunch or something. Do more lifestyle? Bet I will. Go back to Bookmap. I can do that. So let me adjust this real quick. Am I gonna make Darius do challenges when he comes? Oh yeah, bro. This shit's gonna be so fun. He flies in on the 16th. I got a driver picking him up, bringing him to the hood. Instagram is such an awful app. Every time I go on Instagram, I just like, not for creating content. I like creating content, but I don't like consuming. Like every time I scroll, it's just designed to make us feel so inadequate. It's like, oh, this person is, in Indonesia. Now we have to go to Indonesia, and this person has a big boat, and this person's with Travis Scott. It's like just this constant reminder of all the things that are going on in the world, and very mentally taxing at times. But yeah, eventually I will just hire somebody to post all these clips on my Instagram, and I will not use Instagram at all. I'm actually probably not that far away from doing that. Monaco, everyone in Monaco, yeah, that's like, I was kind of thinking of that too. That does look fun though, I can't lie. Maybe I'm getting affected by the exact curse I'm talking about, but yeah, Monaco looks fun. I'll probably do that next summer. That's like the way I want to do Monaco, it's not a cheap endeavor whatsoever. You want to do it with a few friends. I want to make sure I have it actually planned out so I can experience it, but it looks fun. I don't know if it's fun though. It's one of those things, like I don't know if it's actually, I mean, it'd be hard to not have fun on a bunch of super yachts with like Travis Scott. I feel like you'd have to really, really not like your life to not have fun there, which is possible. Some people are, there's somebody right now in Monaco. Here's something I want you guys to think about, right? Money will likely make you happier, right? If you don't have money, having money will make you a happier person, in my opinion. But there's somebody at Monaco right now that is miserable. There's tons of people, right? Maybe they're in a bad relationship. Maybe they're so wealthy that they've lost a perception of what they actually want out of life. Right? Maybe they're just unappreciative. Maybe somebody's there and they're only focused on getting Instagram pictures. They're only focused on, how their outfit looks, how people are perceiving them. So there's people in Monaco right now that have billions of dollars that are miserable, right? So like that just goes to show you that it's not about the money. It's about your mind. It's about the thoughts that you have. It's about your mindset, how you approach the world, your perception. So you want to make sure that's right before you get the money. Because if your perception's wrong, if you have a bad outlook on life, having money will just make that worse. So glad I didn't short. Oh my gosh. I think I'm done with RP. All life advice, no trades, brother. If you can show me a trade, I'll give you $500 right now. Show me a great A plus setup. Who said that? Best epoxy. Show me an A plus setup from today. I'll give you 500. Fuck it. I'll give you 1,000. I'll give you 1,000. Because there's nothing. There's no A plus setups. There's nothing. There's no A plus setups. This is not an A plus setup. This is not an A plus setup. So best epoxy. I got 1,000 for you right now on Venmo. If you show me an A plus setup. Tell me, just type in the chat. Type in the chat. Everybody's waiting for you. Come on, I'm curious. Oh, big buy orders coming in, guys. Okay, watch this on Bookmap. Big buy orders coming in, interacting with all these orders that we have around this level right here. So this is important. If these buy orders keep coming in and we end up pushing up past this level, probably gonna get a nice move up. If we're unable to close above this level, you can look at Bookmap and you can look on the charts, probably not gonna move up. But it looks like we're getting more buy orders than we have sellers, so we're probably gonna end up moving up. Yep. This is so fun to watch. Oh my gosh. I don't know why it's so satisfying, bro. All right, where do you say? Did I ever respond? No, he didn't. He never gave me the A plus setup because there wasn't one. I know that was rage bait, but I gotta give into the rage bait sometimes. Just because, boom, TP hit. Hell yeah. I don't know exactly on what, but I love it. It looks like a fish radar. It does. But yeah, that was actually interesting use of Bookmap. We had those. So look at this, guys. We have this wall. We had 244 sellers here. All I know is that this buy order that came in was huge, 846. This buy order was bigger than the passive sell orders, right? Meaning buyers are taking control, price is going up, these asks are all getting filled, boom, boom, boom. We ended up moving up like 10 points. And now we're actually rejecting off of this level because this buy order was only 66, whereas these sell orders are 430. You see how this works, guys? I'm trying to give it to you in an educational way and in the moment. You handle disrespect with so much maturity. Thank you. That actually makes me happy. That makes me happy because sometimes I think that I could do better because I'm just a pretty sarcastic person, but that makes me happy. I try to be respectful. I try not to be too bad. RP, I'm starting to get it. Good. Yeah, cause I'm kind of nailing it. Not to toot my own horn. I'm kind of nailing this shit. Let me check my text. I'm on Do Not Disturb. I gotta make sure there's no Oh shit. Yes, I got you. Sorry, I was on live stream. Bet. Fuck yeah. Bro. My texts are such like a portal into just a bunch of random shit. I also opened a text and I just saw like a text from like so many different things that are going on in my life. That's why I'm on Do Not Disturb. RP, how you been? I've been great, bro. This has been such a good stream for really just education and looking at these orders. Like, look at this. Beautiful example. Like, so you see this, guys? When there's an imbalance, it's just like simple math. It's basic math, but it happens super fast, right? So let me dumb it down. Big wall of sellers. Probably have like 300 sell orders here, right? Buyers come in. Only 94 buyers. Passive sellers, way stronger than buyers. Another seller comes in, 423 sellers, way more sellers. Sellers are way stronger than buyers. Right here, right? Right here, the opposite happened. 500 or so sellers, 846 buyers. Boom, price moves up because all these orders get filled. Is this making sense? Am I making sense, or is it Chinese? This sounds like I'm talking in Chinese. Why am I not seeing my chat? Oh yeah, I'm seeing it now. Darius in shorts? Fuck yeah. Best of luck to my brother. We'll see how it plays out. If we keep getting more aggressive sell orders, then I like his shorts. Why not just scalp at these levels instead of key levels? I could, but this is very choppy. But I mean, I don't know. At 10 points, it's like I wouldn't really want to be catching. I could though. It's a good question. It's just not really my strategy. Bill Gates. Why are you guys talking about Bill Gates, bro? It's not relevant to the markets right now. It is kind of a rabbit hole, though. I will say. Boom. Sellers coming in, right? Even right here, even in this little area. Look at this. Even in this little area, you can see that we had a big or an order of asks, right? And not enough buyers to fill it. Rejected. I need a Bookmap affiliate code, bro. I need a Bookmap affiliate. I need to call these people. Honestly, I've been following this guy for a while, and I appreciate he's adapting with order flow. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. RP, stop trading, bro. I feel like sometimes you guys think I'm gonna look at a comment and just be like, yes. You know what? Yes. I'm gonna listen to that. You know what I mean? Bookmap is ass. Well, brother, I'm gonna need you to get the spelling right of a 3-word sentence before I take your advice. Once you do that, I will be a little bit more inclined to take your advice on the tool that has been pretty damn accurate. You laugh so tough. That's funny. What package do I recommend on Bookmap? The expensive one. I have the 1200 one, and I also have I think I pay $60 a month for data. I'm trying to get let me see if I can get a Bookmap deal though, y'all. Because I have no promises, but there's a world where I can just give you guys some code and and you get a discount. Obviously, I'd make money off of it too. Like, I'm not fucking hiding that, but if we're already all gonna use Bookmaps, like I might as well try to do that. But no, it's not like a secret thing. I would definitely be making money off of it, but my mindset is like, why not? Like, if I can get a discount on it, if I can get you guys a discount on it and I make money on it, that's a win-win. And this is all free shit anyways. Like, nobody's paying for these streams. Nobody's paying for anything, so. The only time I've debated making people pay was to filter out, like, people messing around. But I like my chat. Like, I think I have a pretty good chat for the most part. I think sometimes, like, obviously it can get a little out of hand, but it's trading, bro. I expect that. Lily Phillips 101. That's a crazy username, bro. Unless that's actually your full name. Somebody named themselves like RP Profits out here. Can you explain what I'm looking at on Bookmap when we're interacting with the level? I'd love to. So right here, we have a level, right? We have an area of liquidity on Bookmap, which was not an area of liquidity on the charts, but it was an area of liquidity on Bookmap, meaning it's an important area to look at. Now, all I'm looking for here is to see price interact with this level and have a imbalance of either more sellers like we had or more buyers. So right here, we had, all these asks, and we only had 24 buyers, and we had an influx of sellers come in, price moved down. Right here, we had the opposite. We had all these asks, and instead of price, filling these asks and moving back down, or filling these bids and moving back down, price had a big influx of buyers, so we shot up, right? So we're pretty much looking to see if when we interact with one of these liquidity zones, if we're gonna have more buyers or more sellers come in right around it, and that'll show us if we're gonna reject, if we're gonna bounce, if we're gonna break through. I'm in shorts, what do you think? I think shorts look better than longs. I don't think that that's a particularly beautiful trade. But yeah, I think shorts look better than longs. That's really all I think. Is it normal to? Is it normal for the orb to not have played out for ages? Yes. Yeah. Why aren't I taking the shorts? Um, what is it? Asia high shorts? I see that. I just think we're too choppy right now for me to take that on the 5 minute. 15 looks fine. I see the trade. I see the trade. Why didn't you say you used Bookmap when you started trading? Because I didn't use Bookmap when I started trading. I started trading on MetaTrader 5. I used Bookmap like a year or 2 years ago. Yeah, we're still chopping around, guys. Order book's pretty thin up until 7,405. Meaning we could hit this level, stop some people out. Bunch of buyers coming in. I wonder how these clips are gonna look on Instagram beyond Bookmap. Is this strategy fake, gang? I had a losing day from this. Yes. Yeah, you lost a trade, so it means the strategy's fake. Nailed it. Fucking nailed it. Resellers get in there. Let me mute that guy. Bro, you're not even a mod. Talking about let me mute. I can make you a mod. I mean, I think CJ's been pretty good. Call me Long John. Oh shit, hold up. Oh, bad easy. Holy chop fucking city. It's time to go and shuffle. No, I'm kidding. I'll make you a mod, CJ. Actually, you know what making a mod is Unknown NQ. He's the guy I sent $100 yesterday, so I kind of trust him. And he's also on my TikTok a lot, so I talked to him before. I've seen him. All right, you're the mod now. Unknown NQ. You have full permission. If anybody's doing anything annoying, time them out. I trust you. It's very easy to understand when somebody's doing something annoying. Let me get mod. Oh yeah, I got you. Oh, we got hella mods now, bro. Oh yeah. We're building a mod security team. Have I gone through dry patches? Yeah, oh yeah. With the orb, yeah. Bro's gonna have an army. Why did I start telling people about Bookmap now instead of a year ago? Great question, because a year ago, I wasn't confident enough in my ability using Bookmap to start talking about it. I wanted to wait until I understood it, until I could make videos on it, and until I could explain it, and I'm at that point now, so yeah. I hate the mod. What? Bro, the mods are chill. What are the mods? The mods are very chill. It's very, they don't do anything. Like what? They just help out. Somebody just had a bad day. I hate the mods. Why don't we scalp these respected levels? I honestly would feel better scalping today if we had some respect of our key levels. We just don't. Pull up charts. Got you. All right, this did not even play. Watch 5:15. It's like, I mean, maybe this projection's playing off. It's just so damn slow. Darius shorts are playing out. Assuming he took them like up here. I'm a chill mod. I can be brutal, but I won't. Oh shit. Bro's gonna be brutal on him. I love it. Darius left his shorts early. Honestly, good boy. Good kid. Good boy was crazy. That did not sound right. It sounded like different in my head, not gonna lie. That's gonna be a rough clip. But yeah, no, I'm glad he did that. I'm glad he did that. I mean, it's just like we're so choppy right now. I don't really see the I don't see the rationale. Yo, bro, the chat sometimes is just so hilarious. Like, whenever you see me like look at my screen and laugh, it's because there's a message that I just can't read out loud. It's just so funny. Tardovate is back. Tardovate's crazy. RP Island allegation already starting. Oh my gosh. Bro, your laugh is goated. I appreciate that, bro. I remember somebody commented that I look like Drake. I was in like flow state, not gonna lie. Has Bookmap improved my trading? Yeah. Improved my accuracy. I think I'm gonna go back to my curls. I think the braids are like kinda time for the braids to end. And the curls are easier. My broke laugh. Dude, my broke laugh was like very high pitched. It was like, it was like, my rich laugh was like, yeah, my broke laugh was like, I swear it changed. It did change. But I remember the first time I was on like a yacht, I started chuckling. That's when I just kind of adapted the fucking, I think it's a confidence thing. I really think that like there's a certain level of peace that you have when you're wealthy that makes your laugh sound different. Curls are fire. The braids are the cause of the losing streak. Fuck, maybe we gotta cut them off then. Someone just said, let's full port shorts. Yeah, don't listen to that. There's gonna be a big move today? Maybe. What are we eating today? Nothing yet. Right now I had one of these Rev energy gum, 60 milligrams of caffeine, and I should probably have some water now that I think about it for like electrolytes and shit like that. So we're some Mountain Valley, classic entrepreneur water. How come I didn't take anything off the top of the zone? So good question, but we didn't hit the top of the zone. This maybe that's the only trade I saw today was this, but that played out so fucking quickly. Yeah, that played out really quickly. Didn't even play out on the 5 minute really. My mods are gone. No, they're not. They're right here. Can I show Bookmap? Yeah, I want to check out Bookmap real quick. Not much going on. Order book's pretty thin up until 7:405. A little bit going on right here, but just chop city, chop city, chop city. What time frame is that on Bookmap? So I don't really have a time frame. Like you can kind of see, I have this thing. It's almost like time slices, and I guess I have it on none right now. How do you put ES on Bookmap? Add this, add instrument, and then type in ES. Bookmap looks a lot more complex than it is. I could almost make the case that TradingView is equally as complex. I can make the case. It builds on each other, but it's the same shit. The free version ain't great. Doesn't surprise me. These software companies, and rightfully so, they have a very good way of making you not want the free version, right? They're gonna give you like 1 minute of useful data, and then they'll cut you off. Like they're designed to make you not use the free version. Can I do half screen? I don't think it would look that good. Maybe I could try to do that. I don't see how this is different than just a low time frame on the chart. Brother, the big thing here is that we can see where orders are resting and where orders have been placed in a historical context. We can see, boom, people have placed orders here. Boom, somebody just placed an order here, right? So it's the, to answer your question, I would say you can see the orders, you can see the amount of orders, you can see where the orders are resting. You can't see any of that with the candlestick chart. I got the Global Plus version of Bookmap. Boom, big sell order. Now we're interacting with this area where there's a lot of orders sitting around. Now we're gonna see if we're gonna bounce or bring another big sell order. Get another big sell order, we're gonna sell off a lot because there's a lot of orders sitting around here, which appears to be happening. Oh shit, my bad. I thought I was showing Bookmap. My bad. But yeah, see these two big sell orders? My bad. I thought I was fucking showing Bookmap. I forgot. I wasn't looking at my OBS. Big sell order 350. So to answer your question, on the lower time frame, you can't see that these are sell orders. On the lower time frame, you would just see candlesticks. And then now we got a decent size. Oh, another sell order actually. Somebody said it's like watching a fish radar. It kind of is. Can I enable the clip feature on my stream? Yes. I don't know why it's not enabled. Oh, but if anybody wants I have a Google Drive file of this in HD. You know what? I might just post that in the Discord and just be like live recording, clip it up. Bookmap perfect for scalping. Oh yeah, dude. If you're a scalper, you need Bookmap. You fucking need that shit. I would argue like, yeah, I would just say you need it. I wish I had this when I started. Do I fly fish? I have. I actually got a bass on fly, or maybe my friend caught it. I kind of caught it, but I fly fish a little bit. Why don't take the retest? Brother, what retest? Like, what are we referring to? There wasn't a retest of the New York Open. We front ran it. Am I Jewish? I am not. Got 20 points short? Fuck yeah, dude. Saltwater fishing. If we get another big sell order around this wall, I'm gonna bleed out. Yup. Let's see. Oh damn it. My screen is let me see if this is fine. Fucking 1 second. I have to redo my screen. Add 1 second. I hate when this shit happens. So I'm like, screen capture. Window capture. All right. There we go. But yeah, yeah, if we get another big sell order around this area, we're gonna bleed the fuck out because there's a ton of orders sitting here. So if sellers take control, we're about to just end up bleeding out. Somebody said shorting right now. It's not a bad idea. I don't know exactly how many points you're gonna target, but yep, exactly what I'm fucking looking at. Bookmap shit's the truth, dude. It's fucking. You gotta know the market. You can't just hop on here and do it, but. And this is an area where we actually have a lot of orders around. That's also a key level. Going to start flipping for you, dude. I love it. Bro, get on the charts. All right, hold up. 1 second. I have to fix my chart. Window capture, Google Chrome, ESM. All right, this should be fine now. Yes, there we go. Did I use Bookmap? I used Bookmap for the win that I took. For those other three, I did not. But now I'm using Bookmap every day. One of the reasons I didn't have Bookmap is I was like on a laptop instead of on my damn Bookmap. Somebody said, why do you want him on the charts? The charts are free. It's a decent point, I guess. Yeah, I guess giving you guys access to the Bookmap that I'm paying a fuck ton of money for. Is the Bookmap required? No, it's not required. Doing good. You're on a losing streak, but you feel like I'm closer to being profitable than ever. That's actually a good place to be. If you can be on a losing streak without getting like mad about, you losing, that's actually a pretty good place to be. Do I think there will be any trades today? I don't really. I mean, shorts looked decent off the 15-minute, but like I just did not like how choppy we were. I still don't love how choppy we are. If we get a big sell order right here, we're probably going to just flush. But the question is, where will we flush to? Maybe here. right? But I don't have a ton of confidence there. Wait, we're getting those fucking sell orders that are coming in. We need a very big buy order right now to reverse, which we're not getting. I just learned your 8:30 candle and passed my first funded. Great teacher, fuck yeah. When do you take an instant reaction to the midpoint versus a slower closure? Great question. So if we're not choppy and if we're just breaking clean out and, you know, if we are not chopping around the middle of the zone and we haven't done anything that sketches me out, I would be okay with taking an instant reaction. And if price comes down in a fast manner, like if price has like 1 5-minute candlestick and then boom, down, I will take that. Why is NQ going higher? What? Sometimes I feel like y'all are on delayed charts. I feel like y'all are on delayed charts. You think my username ain't worth answering any of my questions, bro? Brother, what? Someone clip RP when he called the market before touching Asia high. Fuck yeah. I remember this guy from yesterday. He's timed out. Bro, that question right above, did Bookmap increase your win rate, is just not at all what needs to be happening on the live stream. RP, your majesty. Jeez. If price were to bounce around midpoint yet still played out, would it be considered price respect midpoint? No, I don't like that anymore at all. We've already interacted with too many levels for me to trust us interacting with the orb. Can't blame him. Bro, look at that guy's name who said can't blame him. Oh my gosh. Selling off. Big sell order. Darius should have stayed in his short. Is Darius in his short or did he get out? That ended up actually being really good. Jeez, I mean, people want to be like, oh, how is this helpful? And we rejected so clearly there. Very clearly or more selling orders than buying orders that happened like up here. It's pretty clear. And even like right here. Yeah, this is just helpful shit. No way around it. He got out. Remember how we just talked about price moving down here? Right now, I don't know where it's going to move to. That's why I'm not in shorts. I just passed my first eval. Fuck yeah. People are definitely like trading off my commentary, which I think is so cool. Because then that's a combination of you combining, you know, your own analysis with my commentary. That's all good. Your RP, I just passed my first eval. Just hit TP with shorts. Hell yeah. Did I say something? Was I like, I think shorts look pretty good here? I don't know. I don't think I said that. Maybe I said some shit like that. I probably did. I talk a lot, so sometimes I just think out loud. No trade yet. Yeah, I'm fine with no trade today. The only trade I saw was this on the 15-minute, which was right here, which I didn't love the risk to reward. I think we're going to bounce a little bit now. If anybody's in shorts, I'd be cautious right now. See how we're kind of building this little wall right here? we'll see what happens. But I mean, we're getting a lot of sellers still. Jeez, a lot of sellers still. There's definitely a lot of orders sitting around the top of the orb. You said it was gonna bleed. Oh fuck yeah. Oh, I did say that. Oh, somebody clip that then. This is order flow, bro. Oh, somebody clip that and then show this. Show this. Because I said shorts looked good. I think like right here, or right here, or that's gonna bleed. But I'm fine not taking that shit. That's not a trade that I would usually take. You guys know how I trade. If you've ever seen me trade a rejection, I'll trade it off the 5 minute, maybe the 15, and on the 5 it looked a little iffy right here. Are we thinking midpoint? No, I'm not. Just hit for 700 on the funded. This session took patience. Just made 1200. I love you. Fuck yeah. Bro calls every market move, but is on a losing streak. Yeah. I mean, I lost like 3 trades, but a few of those were just me. I looked at the chat right when I came on. The recent loss was just whatever, but the first 2 was not. That was not trades I would usually take. I was just fucking. I need to not look at the chat like when I'm trading. Today's been fine. Today I've been looking at the markets and then looking at the chat after. 40 points on the short. Made 700 today. Can I be a mod? Fuck yeah. Just passed my eval. Not gonna lie, that book map is insane. Keep it coming. Bet. Yeah, dude, that was fun, bro. That shit was sick. What's book map telling me now? Decent buy orders coming in. If you're in shorts. Oh, big buy order, big buy order. Be careful if you're in shorts. Somebody just fucking slammed buys. I'm not saying we're gonna bounce up, but somebody just fucking slammed a big buy order. A lot of contracts. Drop important sauce that makes you an outlier among other unprofitable traders. I would just say your ability to deal with adversity, your ability to deal with the market not giving you what you want. Why was the 9:35 a.m. candle not considerable? Let me look. Oh, okay, good question. We didn't touch the zone. So I know it looked like we did, but we didn't touch the zone. So yes, like you could have taken that trade, no, we're gonna front run it, but we didn't touch the zone. It looks like there was kind of a spoof order around 7,340. Please go to bookmap. All right, bet, hold up. Actually, no, there's still a lot of orders, but they got taken off. It's like there was a bunch of orders here, and then somebody, like a limit order that somebody took off. Remember that big buy order though? Look at that shit, guys. We had this buy order right here. That's the shit you want to be careful for when you're looking at shorts. And now what you're watching is you want to look and you want to see if this gets broken through. This gets broken through, which I think it might be getting broken through, gonna move up a lot. We just had this big buy order. We're actually building some, you know, some sort of floor. I fucking warned you guys, bro. Look at this shit. I said big buyer right here. Get out of shorts. What more do you want? Big buyer, get out of shorts. I'm not even in shorts right now, but I knew that price was gonna fucking move up when somebody buys 1,400 contracts. Literally said big buyer, price gonna move up. What happened? Price moved up. Look at this shit. Told you guys, we get a big buyer through here. Price is gonna move up. Price is moving up. That's what happens when somebody buys see, look. Oh, it's not showing up on your screen for some reason. It's this weird animation, but long story short, when I hover over this, it shows me how many buyers were there, and it says 1,400 or 1,400 contracts. So yeah, I was pretty confident we're gonna move up. Clip that shit, by the way, Clippers. Clip that shit. I want that clipped. Bro, yo, one of my mods gotta chill. Yo, unqueue and yo, chill. Unknown NQ. That's not. We don't need. Like, I just like not trading, bro. Oh my gosh. Like, we just gotta keep it to trading, you know? Sir RP Oris through the roof. That was an Aura farm moment. I want that clipped up with a full like montage, like dunna. This is why you don't mod everyone. All right, it was fine. It just, I think he just forgot that he was a mod. I think he thought it was just like chat or something. Am I gonna make a video on how to set up Bookmap? Yes. Dude, this has been a fucking fun live stream. I haven't even taken a trade, but this shit has been so fun. What did I fucking tell you? What happens when somebody buys 1,400 contracts? We move up. We move up. We move up. Open Bookmap? I'd love to. I'd love to open Bookmap to further show how I just fucking nailed that shit. This is so helpful, bro. Isn't that like 10 million worth? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a big boy. You're gonna make a lot of money after this live? Yeah. Oh, I think I'm gonna get a lot of these viral clips, which is gonna, you know, just get more people on these lives. Streaming daily is genius. It is, because it's the best way for me to make content, right? Like even today, we probably have 30 clips from today. I'm gonna stop this recording real quick just to make sure I save it. You accidentally stopped the stream. Yo, my bad. Is it back streaming now? I stopped the stream for 1 second. You guys can hear me, right? Because I think I stopped the stream, but I started it up again. You guys hear me? Okay, good. Okay, good. So I accidentally, so I was trying to stop the recording because I want to just make sure I can get all these to my clippers. And I hit stop stream as well. Today's live has been the best. I agree, this has been the best live. This is gonna be a sick live. There's gonna be so many good clips from this live. I'm kind of getting in the mood, or no, gonna end this pretty shortly because we've already kind of, all the big moves of the day have already kind of happened. I feel fine today. I feel fine. This was not a trade I would ever take. This, you know what this was? Is this trade was similar to that loss that I took on Wednesday of last week in the Bahamas. That was like that. So I'm not going to take that trade. That was just kind of forced. It looked fine on the 15 minute, but it didn't look good on the 5 minute. Didn't look good on the 1 minute. Bookmap was showing me a lot of chop until about here. This is the only time shorts looked good at that point. What am I doing? Just short a continuation. Can we get a, oh shit, my bad. I always forget that I have to be on the chart. Trade recap is no trades for today. We were very accurate as far as calling what the market was gonna do. It didn't have any good reactions with our key levels, so we didn't take any trades. We were watching Bookmap all day, which was really cool. I got to give you guys a little Bookmap tutorial, and yeah, no trades today, but all in all, pretty like choppy day in terms of where price is moving. I didn't get any entries. I think that CPI had decent price action. Only trade I saw was maybe this on the 15 minute. Besides that, I didn't see shit. Bookmap looks ugly and creepy. Hey, bro, then we'll just gatekeep it. We'll just gatekeep it. Just leave it to us, though. We got it. Bounce off the top of orb again. I wouldn't count on it. We have a decent amount of orders there. We don't have a ton of orders there. Bookmap looks fucking goated. Ban whoever said Bookmap is ugly. Ban him. My fault, bro. Oh my god. plans for the day. All right, now that the market's kind of done, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do today. Weather. I could go to the beach today. I need some food though. I need to work out, and then I need some food. A little cloudy today. Maybe I do like a lunch today. Maybe I do some sort of DJ. Maybe I do a little DJ set at the condo. Invite some friends over. Why didn't I take a rejection off a high? Looked really choppy for me on the 5 minute and on the 1 minute. That was why I didn't take it. Predictions on what will happen later. Yeah. We might get a little bit of a bounce somewhere here from this kind of zone. So I think if I had to predict the market for the rest of the day, probably something like this. A lot of chop, and then maybe we end up picking some sort of direction, like we end up going down for the rest of the day. That's kind of what I think will happen. A lot of chop, and then probably one slow bleed in a direction. Your late recap, no trades today. Amazing stream. It was very, very good. It was a very good stream because I was able to just kind of teach people about Bookmap. We were able to watch price moving, and we were able to watch what's going on in the moment. A lot of people took trades just based off my commentary, which I think is awesome. I always love to see that. But no trades today. No trades today. I feel great about my performance today. We had CPI, and then we just had a lot of chop, a lot of disrespect to these levels. Somebody said go back to Bookmap. Not much going on right now. Not gonna lie, bro, just learned ICT. I think I'm good, bro. Good stream, Freaky P. You bought the $20 Bookmap, but it's late. Yeah, dude. Okay, so with Bookmap, all in all, no, it's not free. It's not free. It's not cheap either. All in all, it's gonna be like $2,000 a year because you're gonna be paying for $1,200, or you're gonna pay $100 a month, and then it's like $80 a month for the data. Is it a good rule to stay away from choppy conditions? Yes. A lot of sell orders coming in. See how we interact with the top of orb. I'm gonna end this in a few seconds here. No, I'm not entering this. This does not look good to me at all. Freaky P, I passed my first eval thanks to you, bro. Genuinely life changing. Hell yeah, man. Selling off. Big sell order. I don't see any. Where's this midpoint? 7327. I don't see any orders around that in the current moment. This is a great tool for orb. Oh my god. You can literally look right at this midpoint and say, okay, are there orders coming in? Yes, there is. No, there's not. So this will help us when we want to find rejections, reactions off of that. Because right now there's not many orders sitting around it. There's a few that are getting built up. Not trading this, by the way. Yo, bro, how long do you think it will take to understand Bookmap? If I start today, I would say a few months. Bookmap is free. Just watch RP. Yeah, I guess if you watch me, you're getting Bookmap for free. Fuck. You guys are welcome. Sell orders coming in. Still not. There's a little bit of action around the midpoint, but not that much. So if I was actively trading this, like if I was actively in the moment, I'd want to see a bunch of big green bubbles coming in right now for longs. I would not want to see any big red bubbles come in. If I was trading, which I'm not. I'd also want to see this hold. I'd want to see price not go any lower than this. Decent sized green bubble. After this action, I'm signing off. I just want to watch this in the moment because I'm curious. I'm not taking this. Still holding above it. Few green bubbles. Bunch of orders around here. If we get a green bubble through here, then we're gonna bounce. Green bubble. Probably gonna bounce a little bit more. We'll see though. It's all just a game of momentum. It's like we need more green bubbles than we have red bubbles. Up 300 so far of the retest. Yeah, don't get greedy. More red bubbles. This is important right here. Because if we get a red bubble through here, we're cooked. Or anybody who's in longs is cooked. I'm not actively this. I'm just watching this. I'm tape reading. I want to make that clear. I want to make it clear I'm in a trade versus not in a trade. So you don't want to see a big red bubble here if you're in longs. And I kind of said already that I don't like longs here, so just know that. You want to see a big green bubble right now and price will just shoot up. Entering danger zone. Yeah, there's that red bubble. There's that red bubble. We just need a ton of buyers to come in right now. It's not looking like that is really what is going to happen. Over risk trying to show up or trying to take a short. I will show up bookmap every stream. You're in right now in what, brother? Pass my eval. Fuck yeah. If you took that, you're a donut. That's what Dodgy says, right? I met Dodgy. He's funny. He's a funny guy. Cool kid. Can I get a picture? Sure, bro. Absolutely. Can you get my bookmap settings? Yes. 100. Oh shit, there's like this little, my contrast is at 100. My volume dot size is at 52. All right, y'all, it's been a good stream. I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna get a nice little workout going, and after that, I don't know. I'll see what the day brings. Probably gonna do some sort of DJ. I just want to hang out with my friends. I want to hang out with my friends and do something cool. Play some music, have some fun, but expect good clips today. And also, we will now always be using Bookmap because this has been so fucking helpful. Like, this has been a good stream. But yeah, I'm learning the stream. You know, every stream will be better than the last one. I promise you that. You guys remember my first streams? I didn't even know how to use OBS, and it was echoing. And now, I know how to use OBS. So, every day will get better. I learned from you guys' input too. Like, I remember I first went live at 10:40, and you guys were like, "What the fuck? Why'd you go live at 10:40? You idiot!" And then I'm like, you know what? I won't do that again. Now I'm going live at 9:30 or at 8. So I learned from you guys' input. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all coming on here. Drop a W in the chat today for the Bookmap live stream. And yeah, live tomorrow, same time. Or not same time. It'll be like 9:20. We won't do it as early. I need some fucking sleep. But yeah, drop W's in the chat. W's. W's. I did not take a trade today, but we are going to have some amazing clips of me live tape reading the market. Great live. Great fucking live. Imagine looking at all those W's. Dude, it's dopamine, bro. Hypes me up. Boom. All right. Rest of the day, I need to get my damn workout in, and then I need to eat some healthy food. And then, yeah, just gonna do some fun shit today. I'll make a few TikToks though. I'll make a few TikToks right now before I go work out. So you guys can watch some TikToks and shit. Will I be live tomorrow? I'm gonna be live every day now on. I'm just gonna do live every fucking day because it's fun. But yeah, I'll be live tomorrow, 9:30 to answer your question. 3 chats read Aura, hell yeah. Mention me. What's up, Marco? Fuck yeah. All right, I'm signing off. I need to get some exercise. All right, y'all. RP out. I don't know why I unzipped my fucking shit though.